All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow, and I'm here to talk about two IPOs that just recently came out this year, about 2 months ago. I've been watching them closely, and now I am to kind of hear and talk about them because I've been watching them, and there was a point where I was like, okay, there was a lot of hype, what's going on? And let's see what's moving forward. I was waiting for analysis ratings to be kind of more on the buy end than hold and sell moving forward to 2021. So here I am to talk about these two IPOs. We're seeing one of them right now. And the first one is ALGM, Allegro Microsystems Inc. So I'm going to talk about this one first. The next one I'm going to talk about is an IPO as well. It was a little bit more volatile than this one, but there's always that uncertainty and / profit taking that goes on with these IPOs. But I'm going to share with you guys why I believe that these two companies are growing for 2021 and why you should consider them to have on your watch list. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any of these. You need to watch these carefully and then do your due diligence and research. Look for articles, look for different charts. Look for different technicals, and financials and stuff, everything that can lead to making you have a better rational decision as an investor. But the first thing I am to do here is announce it. You may have not even known about these. You may have overlooked these. I've been watching them and I'm here to share them with you guys. And if you knew about them, you probably forgot about them because they came out and then things got real quiet about these. I mean, so quiet that their average volume right now on just this one is currently 1 million. 1 million is the current average volume, but their market cap is 4 billion. The other one we're about to look at is 6 billion, and we're going to look at their average volume as well. So let's go ahead and look here what the technicals are showing. So far here, one is showing buy and two are showing sell. When you move over to the 1 week, things change a little bit, right? Goes over to the strong buy area and one neutral. When you go to the month, everything goes neutral. There's not enough time to let the technicals show you what's going to happen in a month based off of trading views. So what is Allegro Microsystems? Well, Microsystems has always to do something with semiconductors, right? Well, it develops semiconductor technology and application-specific algorithms. So they have to do with sensors, switches, latches, and different positions and magnetic speed sensors for the automotive and industrial markets. So they have a lot to do with cars. And, the future of cars is already here. So a lot of people don't realize that safety features that cars already bring is almost like the test run to get prepared to make cars that drive on their own. Well, that's what Allegro Microsystems has a lot to do with. They have been playing a role up to this point in those items. I just reading that alone, and when you read more on the company, it has some role with what has been used so far to make cars safety better, and then what's going to be used, in my opinion, to make cars drive on their own, right? So this has growth potential moving forward. I know it's in a downward trend, so you definitely want to watch this. We're going to look here at what analysts are saying based off of tip ranks. I like using them. I like using Market Beat. I like using Zacks. I like using almost every single one that you can. But right now, these are the ones that are making the most sense. And when you look at other ones, they're saying great things too. Just by looking at them. But I definitely recommend looking up articles on this company and looking up different information that can lead to, not just being in your watch list and making you have a rational decision based off your due diligence and research. Because remember, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold this, but I do want to enlighten you guys. And I'm here to tell you guys why I feel that there's growth potential here moving forward. So just by being in that sector, in the automotive and cars and having to do with sensors and so forth, as we saw here, as it says in the magnetic speed sensors and stuff, it just brings to my mind, like, in bumpers, cars that have sensors, they have the little circle And that little circle lets you know when you're about to touch something, or it beeps, or, it actually stops the car if something's passing by. This is what I think about when I hear Allegro Microsystems Inc. Even if they don't play a participation in that, that's the type of technology that comes to my mind. And this is in the automotive and industrial industry, and cars are changing big time. So Allegro Microsystems has an opportunity to take a market share and make some revenue and grow in their net income over time. So let's see here what the analysis are saying about Allegro. So Allegro is currently at $24.79, as we see. You can see that here, $24.79. And it's showing a strong buy based on 7 analyst ratings, 7 buy, 0 hold, 0 sell. You might see different things in other areas, but you're going to see more people saying buy than hold or sell for the most part. But this one's showing all buy. When you look at it, the low end is 27, the mid end is 28.29, and the high end is $30. I find that very interesting. They're not that far away from each other, and right now the price is below any of the target analysis pricing. So I'm watching this one towards the end of this year, beginning next year, to see how far this extreme volatility downwards lasts, because it just broke through a point today that is very important, which was 24.58, and it hit a newer low here of about 24.30. And then the next point would be down here closer to 23. So I'm watching this carefully right now. I wanted to share this with you guys. This is an IPO that I'm excited about for 2021 with growth potential. Okay. So the next one has to do with digital health. I don't think you guys will even be able to guess it. But if you're watching the video as this is loading, if you want to try to guess it, I highly recommend writing it down below. And if you can't, just let me know that you never would have thought it was this one, because this is called American Well Corp. So this is a 6 billion market capitalization. Their average volume is 4 million. These guys are pretty quiet, and I like stocks like that. So they IPO'd and they were a little bit more volatile. I mean, the health sector could be a little bit more volatile at times. So here we are seeing it hit a low of about $22. It ran up to highs of 41. It came right back down to 21. Just hit a recent high of 33. Hit a recent low of 26. And then it's falling back from actually $30 to $29.74. So this has been a wild ride, but there's opportunity here, because American Well has to do with digital health. Now let's look at the technicals. Buy, strong buy, strong buy. When you go to the 1 week, one of them changes to sell, buy, and strong buy. When you go to the 1 month, everything is neutral because of the fact that there's not enough time based off the algorithm of TradingView to see what's going on in the next month. But it engages in the provision of online health services. So basically it does telehealth and post-acute care, chronic care and management, and healthy living. So when you look down here, you can read and see, it includes in urgent care, behavioral health, breastfeeding support, chronic care, nutrition counseling, pediatrics, telestroke, and virtual primary care. So this is literally the future of healthcare. You won't have to go to a doctor's office, right? You're going to do everything through telehealth unless you need to be there present. I think one of the biggest things that's going to transition when it comes to digital health is people that have regular checkups to go get their prescription. They're going to be able to do it through telehealth. Literally, there might be a point where the doctors are going to ask, hey, do you need us to see you? Like, can I just see you to see your, your appearance or something? Or, they might even have a telehealth way to, see your vitals. And if you seem okay, I think they'll just text you right over and say, hey, we sent the prescription over already. You can go pick it up. Like, that's how fast, telehealth is going to make health. I could see that happening. There's going to be a digital way to do vitals, and then just let the doctor know everything's all right, and they can just send everything over, and it saves you the trip to the office and allows doctors to efficiently give each patient the time they require while seeing more patients. And then when it's like a chronic patient, they will probably see them in person, or they'll have to go through another route. But telehealth is the future. I mean, I see it coming. And this company here was, at those lows of 21, and it hit it again, and it came back up, and right now it's on its way up, kind of fighting and staying above the 50-day moving average, and we need to watch it. So this is one that I'm excited about moving forward. And it reminds me so much of one of the companies that jikh is going to merge with. Let's actually look it up. Jikh merger. Let's see if it comes up. UpHealth Holdings. That's the one. And they're literally valued at 1.35 billion. So when you think about that, their market capitalization here is almost 7 billion. That one's 1.35. This is literally like 5 times actually, if you go ahead and add the 0.35, but it's like 5 times the amount. And it's sitting right now at 29. There's room. There's definitely growth potential. And let's look here at what it's showing us. So based off of tip ranks here, American Well is right now obviously in the $29 range. 5 are saying buy and 4 are saying hold, and nobody is saying sell. Their average target is 35.88. Their low end is 29. We're currently sitting at around 29. So that's their low end. Their average 35.88 and their high $44 and the 12-month forecast. I think there's a lot more potential here moving forward. I think this is a play not just for 2021, but even going further out, as long as digital health becomes more of a norm, and we're seeing that. I think that there's an opportunity here with this one. Jikh's merger with UpHealth Holdings is going to be interesting as well. If you guys didn't see that video, I do talk about it fully in that video. I'm going to put it down in the description. But here we are seeing American Well Corp. It IPO'd before any of those mergers, and it's been pretty volatile, but I think there's an opportunity here. So I definitely would recommend adding this to your watch list. Do your due diligence, do your research before making a rational decision. Again, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold anything, but I did want to share these 2 IPOs that have a lot to do with the innovation moving into 2021 and the future. So hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you guys hadn't seen these stocks or didn't even know about them, comment down below what you think about them, or just let me know, hey, I didn't know about these, thanks for sharing, or something like that. I would like to see your guys' feedback on your thoughts, or even just the fact that it is something that I'm sharing and you guys would have never been aware of it. It just lets me know that if I'm doing the right content, because I like doing content that things are quiet and letting people know about things that they weren't aware of when I talk about stocks directly. I like doing chart analysis where everyone's watching so that I can help as many people as possible when it comes to cues and references to the chart. But when it comes to a stock, you want to try to get into a stock that is quiet. It could be disruptive or innovative and an opportunity. So I hope you guys agree with my thoughts and the way I look for things. And I want you guys to be aware. I'm going to do a weekly stock picks or stock watch list, right? Every single Monday. So I need you guys to be aware that from 8 to 9 a.m. I'm going to do that video. So if you watch this far into the video and you're a subscriber or a regular viewer and you're not subscribed, or you're a first-time viewer, I want you guys to be aware of this. From 8 to 9 a.m. And the reason why I want you guys to be aware, which I'm going to kind of announce in all my videos moving forward, is because at that time, I might not have notifications. I only get a certain amount of notifications from YouTube. So I want you guys to be aware of that. I don't want you guys to miss out on it. And I might not have notifications, so you're going to have to manually come into, YouTube and come to my channel and look for my recent uploads. And then you'll see it there. And it'll be every Monday morning at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. So those stock picks and watch lists are stocks that I'm not telling you guys to buy, sell, or hold either, but they're looking like in position to have an opportunity to rise. Now, you want to be aware of them and then watch them, and based off your rationalization and due diligence, you'll know if it's something you want to participate in. Not every single one that I share means I'm participating in them as well. I want you guys to know that as well. I want to go and be clear about that. But I'm going to pay attention Monday mornings to stocks that look like they're in position to have some growth. Now, I'm not guaranteeing it. It doesn't mean it every time, but I will indicate and show you guys all the indicators that are showing why, and we'll see what happens later on throughout the day. But for the most part, when I do mention it, I'm mentioning it in the best interest of everyone and to make everyone aware of a stock that you may have overlooked or weren't even aware of. So I look forward to doing that weekly. Stay tuned for those. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something new, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications. Don't forget to share this with your friends and community, and hit that like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and let's make some money.